Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a ColourPop haul. I picked up a whole bunch of new stuff from ColourPop, so I thought I would share that with you guys, show you some swatches, let you know my thoughts on each product and what I have been loving. The look that I'm wearing is actually done with a lot of ColourPop stuff. All the eyeshadows are ColourPop. The lip color is also ColourPop, and I will have a tutorial on this look coming up very soon. Most likely I'll post it after this haul video, so if you're interested, stay tuned for that. But otherwise, let's just go ahead and jump into all of the stuff that I picked up. So basically what I picked up some of the Alexis Ren and ColourPop collaboration collection. This first thing that I want to show you guys is actually, what is this called? The Topaz pressed powder. It's a highlighting and bronzing palette, and this is actually the first palette that, I don't want to blind you guys, let me see, there we go. This is the first pressed bronzer and highlight that ColourPop has come out with. So the bronzer is super stunning. So it's a very warm tone bronzer. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me try and do a swatch here on the back of my hand. Very warm tone bronzer. It's gorgeous. It's very pigmented. Actually, you have to be a little bit careful not to pick up too much of the product on your brush because, like I said, it's super pigmented, but it blends like a dream. I absolutely love this bronzer, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite bronzers, especially for spring and summer when I'm like a little bit more tanned. Right now I'm a little bit more fair. I can still totally wear it, but I just have to be careful, especially like on my nose. I can't use it to contour because it's just too warm. But if you just want like that beautiful bronze sun-kissed look, I think this bronzer is so stunning. It's actually what I'm wearing today, and I absolutely love it. So the bronzer is called Golden Moment, and the highlighter is called She's Here to Stay. And the highlighter is very gold toned. It's super gold. I think if you're fair skinned, you might not be able to get away with this. Let me make sure my hand's dry. You might not be able to get away with it just because it is very gold. I think it'll look more, I think it'll look good on people with like medium to deeper skin tones. I would say like right now I'm kind of like light medium and I can still get away with it, but I have to be careful. But honestly, I think this is such a stunning highlighter. Like I said, I think I'm going to be obsessed with this for like spring and summer, especially when I have a tan. So I absolutely love this palette. I think it's great quality. It blends like a dream. The highlighter is very pigmented. Like I said, I think it is going to be better for those of you with at least like light medium to medium and deep skin tones as far as the highlighter goes. I think for those of you who are fair, unfortunately I just don't think it'll look well or look good for a highlighter. You could possibly even use it more for like a bronzing shade, but I think it's so stunning. This palette was $15 and I believe it sold out, but I know ColourPop is restocking it, so I'm totally happy with this purchase. I absolutely love this. The next thing that I picked up from the Alex Ren and ColourPop collection are the two lippies that came out. I think she came out with like some blotting lippies. I didn't pick those up, but I had to pick up this color. This is in the shade, what is this, Little Weapon, and this is one of the ultra matte colors. It's the color that I have on my lips today, and I am obsessed. Like, I love this color. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I have a lot of red colors. I have a lot of coral colors because that's one of my favorite colors to wear, especially in the spring and summertime. But I don't have like a red that has corally undertones, if that makes sense. Like, even just looking at the tube, it kind of has like pink vibes. I don't even know how to describe it, but on my lips it definitely looks like a reddish coral color, and absolutely love it. It's very pigmented. It's super comfortable on the lips. I know with ColourPop I have picked up some of the liquid lipsticks that are a little streaky or patchy. This one is absolutely gorgeous and pigmented, and I 100% love this lipstick. The other one that I picked up is, what is this one called? Bare Necessities, and this one is one of the Ultra Satin lips. And again, this is another beautiful shade. I think this is going to be perfect for more when I have a tan. Right now it's a little bit too peachy on my skin tone, I think, for the time of year as well. So I'll show you guys some swatches of these. They're so stunning. So these are what the colors look like here. This is My Little Weapon and Bare Necessities. Like I said, Bare Necessities is a beautiful nude shade, but it does have a lot of peach, and it's a little bit deep. So right now, I think, like I said, for my skin tone, I mean, it's pretty, but it's just not my cup of tea right now. But I think when I have a tan for spring and summer, it's going to be absolutely stunning. It's very pigmented, very opaque. So both of those lipsticks are just gorgeous. Super happy with those purchases. The next thing that I picked up is the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaboration. For those of you guys who follow Kathleen Lights, you know she came out with an Aquarius lippy stick probably about a good year ago. It's a beautiful nude shade, and I actually don't own that one. But for her birthday recently, she came out with 3 new shades to add to the Aquarius line. And when I seen them, I was like, oh, I have to have these. So it includes an ultra matte lip, an ultra satin lip, and an ultra glossy lip. And they're all a little bit different from the original Aquarius shade, but very similar. So I initially was just going to pick up the satin and glossy lip because I wasn't sure if I liked the matte color, but I'm so glad that I picked up this little trio because I actually love all 3 shades. And I believe it was a little bit discounted if you purchase the trio, because normally I think they're what, like $5 or $6 each. If you picked up the trio, you got a couple bucks off. So I went ahead and did that, and I'm so glad that I did because I love all 3 shades. So it comes in this cute little package here, and then you get, you know, the 3 lippies. So let me show you some swatches of each of these. They're just so stunning. They're like the perfect nude. And honestly, I don't have any nudes like this because they're kind of like cool toned, but not super cool toned. I don't even know how to describe it. So these are what the 3 shades look like here. This one is the gloss, the middle one is the satin lippy, and then the end one here is the matte liquid lipstick. And it's still a little wet, so it hasn't dried down. But I think they are just super stunning. They're great everyday shades. I think you can wear these all year round, and I think they're going to look good on majority of skin tones. I think they're very universal. I would say the matte shade definitely picks up a little bit more cool tone, whereas the gloss is not quite as cool tone, has a little bit more like peachy colors. And then the satin lippy is kind of like right in the middle. It's not too warm, not too cool, but I actually love all 3 of these shades. I think they're super stunning. So I was very happy with that pickup. The next thing that I picked up are some of the pressed eyeshadows that ColourPop just came out with. And I was so excited to try these because they're $5 a piece. I mean, really, like, you cannot go wrong with a $5 eyeshadow. So I picked up 4 colors. And anytime you buy 4 eyeshadows, you get the little palette with it, which is super nice because they're just like little single eyeshadow pans. So I just stuck my nail in this eyeshadow. I picked up the shade Take It Slow, and this is what I have on my lid today. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit more gold toned, but it's like a very shimmery champagne color, and I think it's just super stunning. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but it's just super pretty. The next shade that I picked up is a very peachy matte shade, and it's called Wait For It. And I actually haven't played with this one yet. So let's see. Ooh, that's super pigmented. Look at that. This is going to be gorgeous for like the springtime. Just look at how pigmented it is. That's just one swipe of my finger. The next shade that I picked up is IOU, and this is like a gorgeous like orange, almost like a slightly burnt orange color. This is what it looks like here. And this one I do have as my transition shade today. I absolutely love this color. It's like the perfect transition. I love me some warm tone eyeshadows. So I fell in love with this one, and I love this in combination with the next shade called Crisscross. It's so gorgeous. It's a very deep, like burnt red or burnt orange color. And it's just so stunning. These 2 colors right here, where are they? These 2 colors here just pair so nicely together. I have both of these on my eyes today, and I'm super happy with these eyeshadows. I'm actually going to pick some more up because I love the quality of them. They blend very easily. They're extremely pigmented. There is some kickback, like when you're dipping your brush into the shadows, like you'll see kind of like powder, you know, flying up into the air. That's fine with me. I actually didn't get a lot of fallout, if any, like when I was applying them to my eyes. So I mean, the only downfall I can see is that they have a little bit of kickback. They're kind of powdery when you actually dip your brush into it. But honestly, like, I think these eyeshadows are amazing, especially for $5. Like I said, they blend easily. They're very pigmented, and I definitely plan on picking up some more of these eyeshadows. The last two things that I picked up are two of the Super Shock eyeshadows. The first one that I picked up here is called Amaze, and this is actually one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows, like no matter what brand. I used to be obsessed with this eyeshadow, especially like all last summer, all last spring, and I kind of like fell out of love with the eyeshadow, and I wasn't sure why. Every now and again I'll like go back and try it. And it just wasn't what it used to be, and then I realized that it dried out. I heard somebody say that like the Super Shock shadows can dry out over time, and so that's when I realized it wasn't like super creamy, because if you've tried these shadows before, like they almost have like a mousse-like texture when you put your finger in them. But I realized that mine was like super hard, like I wouldn't get any pigment, and that's when I snapped, okay, this eyeshadow dried out. Because I love this eyeshadow so much, I was like, okay, I'm repurchasing it, and it is so gorgeous. I've fallen back in love with it now that I have a fresh eyeshadow, and it is just so stunning. Like, it's just so gorgeous, especially for the spring and summertime. It's like a very light bronzy eyeshadow with like gold shimmer. It's so stunning. I love this for all over my lid. And the next one that I picked up is called Catnap. And this is actually one of the eyeshadows that ColourPop donates, I believe, part of the profit to a charity that benefits animals, specifically cats. So I had to pick this up, and also it just looked like a beautiful eyeshadow. This is what it looks like here on the finger. It's just so stunning. And let me swatch that one here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that if my camera is focusing, but it's the top shade. It's very similar to that Amaze color, but it actually has like a little bit more like pink undertones, and actually like a little bit of like silver and light pink like shimmery glitter. It's so beautiful. I think this will be a beautiful color for all over the lid as well. So I was super happy with those pickups, and I'm going to make sure and close my lid very tight because I don't want these to dry out. But I was extremely happy with my purchases from ColourPop. I hadn't purchased from them in a while, so I picked up a whole bunch of stuff, and I actually plan to order more of the single pressed eyeshadows because I love them so much. But anyways, guys, that's all that I picked up. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, so you can catch my next video and we can stay connected. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.